Welcome to this week's episode. Would you ever go to TikTok for relationship advice? Would you stay with somebody who you think that you hate? Stick around. Find out. TikTok ruined my girlfriend's views about relationships. I'm starting this by saying what I have done. I've given my all since the beginning of the relationship. I've wanted to share my interests with her, learn more about her interests, and start new journeys with her. I have never cheated nor looked at another woman in any type of way. No matter how upset I may seem, I have always been loyal and doing the best for her. Now on to what I'm here for. My girlfriend's TikTok is filled with things like, your man should be doing this, men have to do this, if your man doesn't do this, then leave him.
Ugh.
It's completely filled with that, and that's all she sends me. A majority of them I already do / planned on doing, like date nights, spending time with her, etc. But she has it in her mind that she doesn't have to do anything in the slightest, and I'll still do everything TikTok tells me. But she has it in her mind that she doesn't have to do anything in the slightest, and I'll still do everything TikTok tells me. Absolutely not. If you're expecting me to live this influencer lifestyle, then you can put the bare minimum into the relationship. I try to enjoy her interests even though I don't like it. But I at least try. Whenever I try to share my interest, all she says is ew and immediately goes back to what she wants. I try to send her good morning texts and such, but they get ignored. Instead, she sends me 20 TikToks and then responds to the good morning text hours later. When we hang out, the rare times we do, she decides to sit on the complete opposite side of the room every single time. She gives me no type of affection whatsoever, and her justification for all this is, you're becoming so sassy. You've seen the TikToks I sent you. You're supposed to make me happy. I'm not supposed to make you happy. So again, why would I give her dates, trips, etc. when she treats me like some object? She loves to brag how she has a boyfriend, but she doesn't even care to show said boyfriend any type of love. I plan on leaving her because I had hoped things would have gotten better, but nope. The TikToks have gotten far more frequent and annoying, and I'm just done with it. I have not proofread this nor plan on coming back to getting this off my chest. I'm tired of pretending to be happy.
What the fuck? I'm speechless.
TikTok.
What?
Like,
What?
yeah, you're supposed to make me happy.
What?
I would have just told her to fuck off.
Yeah, dude,
Like-
that isn't your girlfriend. Like, it's not your girlfriend. That's like the girl down the street that has nothing else to do, so she hangs out with your boring ass. That's it.
Yeah.
She's not your girlfriend. She's sending you TikToks and can't sit next to you and watch a movie and like put her phone down. Fuck her.
Yeah. Have you tried knocking that phone out of her hand and telling her to fuck off? Mm-hmm. That's what I would do.
That's our go-to.
She sends me a TikTok from across the room, and it's some dumb shit like, oh, well, you should be doing this, and you should buy me this, and you should do that. I would get up, walk over, knock it out of her hand, and tell her to get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah. I'd roundhouse kick that phone right through the fucking window.
Like, no.
Be like, if you can't have a normal conversation with me, but you send me a bunch of TikToks, I'm just gonna, like, I don't need you in my life.
Yeah.
You're the complication. Like, you're the bad part of my life.
Yeah. You're not the solution, you're the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you sent me a fucking TikTok about what type of relationship we should have.
Yeah. And then completely ignore every other aspect of a relationship.
Oh my God.
No.
I cut your fucking brakes. I'm just kidding. I just pack your shit.
No, you wouldn't. That's too much work.
No, I'd pay someone to do it.
Yeah.
But like, we just come pack up this shit.
Yeah.
Okay? Take everything. Don't care. That dog's mine.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. She can have everything, but that dog, it's mine.
I'll sit in a goddamn lawn chair in the middle of this fucking empty house.
Zero
I'm fine.
fucks.
Yeah.
It's like, as long as I got my dog,
Yeah.
She
I
can
just
take
don't.
the TV. She can take all this stuff. Don't care.
Yeah. I just don't even. I don't even get that. I don't understand how people think that social media is real.
I don't know. It's because I mean, think about it, right? It's always been there. Say they're younger. How old are they? Did it even say?
No.
No. They're young. They don't even live together. They're 16, 17, 18, some bullshit like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, dude, that's not a relationship. Like, the girl wants to spend time with you. Like, if you're in a relationship and you really just love being with the person, you just do anything possible to hang out with her. Like, hang out with her. I mean, anything, because you just want to be around her.
Like, not accept rides and tell her that your dad's coming to get you.
You got to play hard to
like,
get for a while, but once you get it, you lock it down.
Like, nah, my friend's coming. I don't want to hang out with you. I mean, like, is that like doing whatever you can to like hang out?
I just didn't want a girlfriend at that time. I was traumatized by the fucking last one. I didn't know you would be actually like pretty sane. I thought you would be a fucking headache too. I was like, oh God, no. I was like, she's insanely gorgeous, and
didn't you think that I was trying to get you fired?
I thought
too?
you were like trying to like hang out and hook up so you could get me fired. I didn't have a good thought process when it came to like how like, you know, like a good woman treats you.
I know.
And then you were awesome.
You like denied rides and took me out on dates and then just vomited in front of my car.
That was because of the fucking Chinese food.
Fucking cheese wontons, man.
You eat too many of them. They got to go somewhere.
That was literally our first date.
I know, and you stuck it out. I'm like, this chick's ride or die. Yeah.
I know.
$12 a fucking Chinese buffet, and she still stuck it out. Let's do this. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you.
I just sat there watching you eat them, being like, that's not a good idea.
Like, that's a lot.
That's a bad idea right now.
Oh, my God. I remember it was like our first date.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And then you're like, pull over. I don't feel very good. And instead of like throwing up and like just getting out of the car and throwing up next to the car, you went in front of the headlights. like you were on display.
I was sweating. Like, I didn't feel good.
You ate a bunch of fucking cheese wontons from a buffet.
Oh, they were... and I've never once, like, regretted it. I ever go to a Chinese buffet, I'm still gonna do it.
Still gonna eat fucking cheese wontons.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, question how long they've been there.
They're, like, lukewarm. You're like, they're fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's no way this could make me sick.
No, you just... God. That was a good first date. Yeah. I hooked you. You were like, oh, I want what this guy has to offer.
I was like, this guy has no fucking boundaries. Like, he has no... Like, he's completely unfiltered, just a mess. I like this. I think I can fix him. I think I can turn this guy into a fucking gentleman.
Oh, my God.
His friends, they're crazy. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of these friends.
Get rid of these fucking friends.
He's going to need some button-up shirts. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I can fix that. It's not a problem.
How'd that go?
Good till I took you to meet my parents. Yeah. And the whole time I was like, shut the fuck up. They can't find out.
You're like...
Mom's like...
You don't have to be truthful about everything.
Mom's like, we know people. We can find out anything you've ever done. And you just sing like a goddamn canary.
I have no reason to lie in my life.
I know.
I have no reason. Think about it. My dad was a pastor my whole life, right?
Yeah.
One of the main sins, right, is to lie. You're not supposed to lie. But what people don't tell you is they don't want to hear the truth all the time.
Yeah. No.
So people get mad when you're like, oh my God, he was way too truthful. But
yeah, I didn't need to know that much.
You're not supposed to lie.
Yeah. No, I agree. But there's there's like kind of massaging into a topic, you know? Like there's just kind of
No, you give it 100%.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have said my share of fucked up things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I asked your mom if you were adopted
Mm-hmm.
because you looked nothing like your brother and sister. like same parents. Like what's going on here? This doesn't make sense.
What happened?
He's short and bald. They're tall and dark skinned. I don't get it.
You sure he's a Jew?
Yeah, are you sure? Like this doesn't make sense. You know, I
That's
mean, yeah, she was super offended.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
she's fucking crazy.
yeah.
You know, when you're crazy, you get offended when people point out, like, you know.
Remember when we weren't allowed to say crazy?
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't even pertaining to her, but it was just like in general, you couldn't even be like
Like
that's
the word
crazy.
got canceled in
Yeah.
the house because it was so related to her. You're like, oh my God, that picture's so crazy. And she would just get like, you can't say the
You
word.
can't say that. Oh my God.
Yeah, you didn't prove the point that you're fucking crazy. God. I love how I don't have to sugarcoat any of that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think we really. I just didn't talk.
but I never, it wasn't like trying to. Everything I say is just like joking.
Yeah.
Right? So if you don't have a sense of humor, that's your fucking problem, not mine. Just because you're not funny and you take everything offensively, that's your problem, not mine. I don't need therapy. Maybe you do.
The best was when she would say something, you'd be like, okay, crazy lady. She would just like instantly, like just red, just fuming. Like, you pushed that one.
Well,
It was funny, but
kind of proving my point.
yeah.
You know, this is insanely stupid that I have to like point out this shit to you.
Yeah.
You know, plus if you give me a reason, or if you give me something that drives you nuts,
Oh, you're going all in.
I'm smashing that button every time
Yeah.
I walk by.
Oh yeah.
That's my thing. You know?
Every time.
Yep. And if you don't like the truth, I will get earplugs.
Yeah. No, you've definitely, pissed people off.
I just hate it when people don't like the truth. It bugs me, right? Because they live in this certain amount of denial.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, wait, you can't pop my bubble. This is my fragile bubble.
Yeah.
You know, I've asked you something, or maybe we're having a conversation or whatever. And they're like, just don't pop my fragile bubble. Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, then don't ask me stupid fucking questions.
Yeah.
Like, just make it really dumb in general. The weather,
Yeah.
the football game, whatever. Mm-hmm. But if you want to have like a conversation, and you're like, oh man, what'd you think about that? And I'm like, well,
Buckle up, buddy.
yeah. You got a seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Because we're going 0 to
Keep
100.
all hands inside this ride because
Like,
we're not stopping.
yeah, I don't think you're there enough emotionally to take this response.
When is your next appointment with your therapist? Because
Yeah.
you're going to have a lot to
Is
fucking
it
say
Wednesday?
to him.
Because I'm going to give you a load of shit to talk about. I just can't stand it.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
like
yeah.
how
And
you have to sugarcoat and be fake to ease someone else's feelings. I don't want you to ever do that to me. I'm never going to do it to you.
Yeah, I don't
And
think I do that to you.
we
I don't
have-
think we really do that to anybody.
We have like Teflon armor on when it comes to like what we say to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're brutally honest. So if you tell me you fucked that up and this is what you did and this is how it made me feel, I'm like, she said it. That's,
Yeah.
it was truthful.
Yeah.
I'm not going to like, oh my God, I deflect, I got to deflect this because my sense of reality is so brittle.
You can't say that to me because my mom's crazy. And
Yeah,
I
and
grew up with a crazy mom. And
It
now I
might
can't
trickle
do this.
down into me. If you aren't careful, I'm going to fucking turn crazy in like 6 years.
Oh, you turned
I
crazy.
know, I was like,
I'm just putting you into a fucking home.
I set myself up for that one. Put me
I've
in
already
a-
discussed this with my mom. Like you turn down that road, I'm like dropping you off with like a fucking sign on you, being like, "This is my name and this is now where I live."
my blood type.
Yeah.
No, I think if I really lose it, because of genetics,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a Winnebago, and like we're still gonna be married. I'm gonna love you, but like you're gonna go nuts, and it's because I'm going nuts, and so I'm just gonna get a Winnebago, throw the dog in it. I'm gonna go fishing for half the year. The other half of the year, I'll just come home. You'll be like, "Oh no, you gotta go back to fishing."
Well, it depends on how crazy you are if I'm going to let you take the dog or not.
Oh, I'm taking the dog either way.
No, if you're too crazy, I mean, I'm not going to let you be in charge of anything else but yourself.
Nope, I'm taking a dog,
your own.
a couple guns.
I'm going to go to the fucking woods. I'm going to be by myself.
I'm going off grid and I'm working on me. No one's going to tell me how to live. Not you, not the government, and not TikTok.
Yeah. Oh my God, I know. Yeah. It's just, to me, it just is crazy, though, how people think that social media is real.
Yeah.
How they think that little 15-second clip, 30-second, whatever the fuck TikTok is, Instagram, whatever, however long that is, that's really somebody's life. It is not.
No, it's...
That person
What people need to...
goes through the same shit everybody else does.
Yeah, their life's not that great. If they're putting on this show and then aren't telling you about the hardships or the hard conversation, whatever, the ups and downs of life,
Yeah.
they're full of shit.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
I mean, it's like if you are, it's like Instagram, TikTok, all this bullshit. It's all free, right? It's free. You can go sign up for Facebook. It's free. Sign up for
Yeah.
TikTok. It's free. You're the product.
Yeah, it costs you a lot of time.
Yeah, you're the product.
And your sanity.
You're
'Cause
giving
you look
away
at
your
other
information.
people, and you look at other people as being like, oh, they have this fabulous life. Why isn't my life that good? Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? And it's just like, you see some good-looking chick standing next to this really expensive car. 9 times out of 10, that's not her car.
I want the fucking car. I don't want the girl.
She is like next to it at a gas station while home dude is pumping the gas and he's in paying and she's taking pictures next to it like it's her car.
Yeah, but it's like people who look at, like, say Hollywood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they think, man, that's a great gig. Make a couple movies, millions of dollars, and these houses and fame and fortune. Like, not a fucking, none of that appeals to me at all. If I had the choice, right?
Yeah.
Millions of dollars and live in, like, Malibu, but I had to deal with, like, people in Malibu, or here, just like regular boring life, I'm here.
Yeah.
None of that appeals
Can
to
I
me.
have the money from Malibu here?
I mean, we'd steal some shit. We'd throw it in the... We'd
Like
UPS
Malibu.
it all up to the house. No, but like none of that just like it
Yeah.
sounds appealing. Like there doesn't seem like there's a sense of freedom in
No.
because you gotta like
You give up your freedom.
Yeah, you don't have the
when you're
freedom.
famous like that.
exactly the anonymity. Like think about going to get a cup of coffee and like just sitting there and sipping on a cup of coffee and people think, oh my God, there's so and so. And you're like, yeah, but you can't sit there and enjoy a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be a fucking ugly loser sipping a cup of coffee than someone just being bugged all day, every day. Couldn't go out in public.
Yeah.
I think the pandemic probably every movie star loved it because then they could wear masks and go out into the real world.
Yeah.
They didn't look, you
Yeah.
could wear a mask. You could get away with it.
Yeah. See, and I just think, I know that there's movie stars who just like love to do the acting and everything like that, which is great. Like, and if you're good at it, wonderful, everything. I just never wanted to be famous.
No.
Like,
At all.
I could see how it would be fun to make movies or make a TV show or make something. I could see how that could be fun.
The creative part of
yeah,
it.
the creative part of it. You get to come up with, backstories of characters. You get to dress up. You get to do whatever. Fine, great. You get to be in this, kind of fantasy world. Fine. But the whole idea of just everybody knowing who you are, that's scary.
Yeah. Not a
Yeah.
chance.
No.
I don't want anyone to know who I am.
People like actively look up like where you live.
Yeah.
No.
Like someone showed up in my driveway, I'm shooting them. I'm not asking one question. If I don't know that truck, shooting them. If I see a taxi, boom, shooting them.
Taxi. We don't even have taxis.
I'm just saying, if someone like hopped on a plane and grabbed a taxi or an Uber or whatever, rolled up in the driveway, boom, you're dead.
That's what I'm saying. There's like no taxis here. I love
There
how
is
you
taxis here.
said there's the ride guy.
No, there is a taxi service in this
There is?
town. Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say the name of it because
Well, I know, but I've never seen like a taxi. It's kind of like I've seen bus stops, but I've never seen a bus. Like there's
I
legit
think about
bus
that all
stops,
the time.
but there is no bus.
There's a bus stop outside the grocery store. Never once seen the bus.
Never once.
It must come
Been
like
here 12 years.
how often does it come? Once a day? Once a week?
I don't know.
Every full moon? I don't know.
I have no idea. I've just literally never seen one.
That's crazy. I literally thought about that like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And then
Because you do. You stop at that light and you look, and there's just a fucking bus stop, but
Yeah.
never seen a bus.
Never seen the bus.
No.
Maybe it's a little bus. Maybe it's a short bus. Because I've seen those.
Yeah.
I think there are small buses because there's not a lot of people.
You know, like, I think it's probably more, they look like the shuttles for,
Yeah,
like hotels and stuff.
Exactly. That's what they look like, I think. I don't think
I've
it's a
still
big-
never seen one stop. I've still never seen somebody at a bus stop.
Maybe in town, you know. Whatever. This is a tangent that literally
Yeah.
makes zero fucking sense.
No sense,
to
but-
anyone that is not from this town. It's so small. There's probably like 2 bus stops. Never seen the bus.
In 3 cities.
Yeah. Unless you're in like a big, Montana doesn't have big cities, but our big cities do have public transportation. They suck.
Yeah.
I guess Missoula's pretty good. Missoula has good transportation, and it's free.
It's free? What?
Yeah, it's free. Yep.
Fun fact.
Fun fact, if you move to Missoula, you can be a fucking hipster and have a free bus. Make sure you get one of those bikes with giant fat fucking tires and ride it in the middle of winter and fall all the time.
Oh my God. I hate those fucking bikes.
I can't stand Missoula. I
Well,
love the city
no.
itself.
Yes.
You know, it feels like a big city. Feels
Yeah.
like the big bustling city.
Oh my God. I remember when we lived near there and I put in like in the GPS because we literally had just moved there, like around there, maybe like a week or 2, maybe a month. And I was trying to find like Petco and I put it in the GPS and it took me to a fucking,
A vet?
no, it took me to graveyard.
What?
Yeah, because you
remember
know,
you telling me
yes,
that.
you know how all of a sudden you're in a neighborhood and next thing you know you're at a graveyard,
Yeah,
you're
I
at a
remem-
cemetery.
Yeah.
And yeah, I put in Petco. It was like Petco, da 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 da. I hit it, and then I end up at a cemetery, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. I've
yeah.
driven by that cemetery, and I thought about that.
Yeah, it's
Because it's
In a
so
fucking
far out
neighborhood.
of the way.
yeah,
Nowhere close to Petco.
no. I 24 female snooped through my boyfriend 33 male of 2 years as items. Now I'm at a loss for words. Never go look. Never. Hi, all. I know. I shouldn't have snooped through my boyfriend's things, but I did, so now I'm lost. My boyfriend and I have been together almost 2 years. He is truly the greatest thing to happen in my life. I love him like I've never loved anything before, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with him. He has been in one other relationship. They were together for 6 years. Basically, his entire 20s was with this woman, which is fine. I've never met her, and I think it's dumb to be jealous of someone from the past. They were broken up for about 4 years when I came into the picture. Now he has spoken of this box of his items on multiple occasions. He calls it my box of important things. He's never showed it to me, and frankly, I have never asked. However, today I was cleaning the apartment and decided to look. I was curious, and I assumed that if I did ask, he would just show me, so no big deal. I assumed it was baby photos or silly items his friends have gotten him throughout the years, which a lot of it was just that. But then there was other stuff as well. About 20 cards from multiple holidays from his ex. These range from emotional to thanking him for loving her to almost love letters to simply hello cards. Who gets hello cards?
Who the fuck sends a card?
Who keeps a card?
Yeah.
Fuck. There's also pictures of her by herself as a baby and them together. There was little notes to each other saying they love each other and love growing together. I'm beside myself about this. Why does he still have them? Why are they in his box of important things? I have never questioned his feelings towards me. As I type this, he is texting me, he loves me. He has given me the best 2 years ever, but this is making me question if I'm just what he settled for. He couldn't have her, so why not me? He has told me on multiple occasions he wants to spend forever with me, but this is making me doubt that.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Typical.
Why are you going through his stuff?
Why are you reading into it?
Yeah.
Like, if he tells you, hey, I'm in love, I live with you, you're my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and he has a box full of cards and pictures of his ex, who cares?
Yeah, like everybody has a past, and
If he was with her for 6 years, it's a long time. Maybe he
Yeah.
has some good memories that he doesn't have to share with you.
yeah, like you said, there's 6 years. There's probably good times that he remembers.
Mm-hmm.
He obviously didn't keep anything that just pisses him off. So, and why would you think there was 4 years in between you and her? Like, why are you just automatically assuming that he's settling for you?
Stupid.
Yeah.
She's creating her own problem right now.
Yeah.
You went through his stuff. You're the one at fault.
Yeah. Like, how would you be feeling right now if you didn't know any of that stuff?
Yeah, fine.
Fine. You'd be happy and he loves you and...
Yeah, he's texting you, not his ex.
Right? He's literally texting her as she was writing it out.
So stupid. This girl's going to be like her own demise in the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She's
like the type of person who's like, no, I want your true opinion on how you think I am. And then when they give it, well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah. Why would you ever say that?
No, and the best part of it is it'll probably eat her alive. And then she's going to then say something to him and then be like, yeah, but forget about that. I went through your stuff.
Yeah.
What about this?
Yeah, I'm upset that you kept the shit that I just went through. That's yours.
God, Karen. You're your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, I just couldn't.
I hate people like that. And then she goes to the internet for strangers. I hope the strangers were like, you're stupid. You should have, one, you shouldn't have went through his stuff. And two, this is all your fault. Like, the way you feel is your fault right now.
Yeah. He's not sitting there showing you and being like, oh, look how pretty she was and look at how amazing she was. And she gave me all these cards and wrote me letters, and you do none of that. Like, he was never comparing her. He was keeping something that was a good time in his life, but it's over and it's in a box.
Yeah, maybe he has a box of her shit. You know? Like, he keeps boxes of girlfriend shit.
He's like, you broke up with me and you don't get your shit back.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never once saved anything from any of them.
No.
Except, like, anger.
Anger, resentment.
Yeah. I'm cool just being alone. Give me a good dog,
Well, I just don't, it's like going and reading somebody's diary and then, like, being mad about it.
Exactly.
That's their own personal shit.
You can't do that. You can't do
No.
that. You can't be like, oh, I went and read your diary and you said this about me. You're at fault. You're wrong. I'm really mad.
Yeah,
No.
this hurt my feelings.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, Susan.
I just, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any shoe boxes that you could.
If you did, I probably would have thrown them away by now.
Yeah,
I probably would have looked at it and been like, well, this is trash.
And I probably like would have forgot about what was in it, and then like 10 years later, been like, "Where's that shoebox?" You'd be like, "What was in it?" I'll be like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. We just found pictures from like 20 years ago for the first time.
Yeah, yeah. Why would I? You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I don't think I have any pictures of my exes. I don't think it's. I think it's stupid. It's detrimental.
Yeah.
If this is how. If this is how you look at your relationship with the slightest thing, like a shoebox full of birthday cards or whatever, like, well, what if he's like, you know, say gets depressed and doesn't talk to you for a couple days? Are you gonna freak the fuck out and like
Think that he's cheating on you?
yeah, I mean,
I know.
Jesus.
Like, what is she going to do? Be like, how many times did you text your ex during the day that you loved him?
Yeah.
Because you only texted me twice today.
Yeah. He could be like, yeah, I was at work, you fucking insane lady.
Fuck you for cleaning.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. All right. I, 24 male, think I hate my girlfriend, 23 female.
Ooh, yeah.
Sometimes I, 24 male, am scared that I hate my girlfriend, 23 female. We've been dating for 2.5 years now. And you think you hate her? Good. She gives me a lot of love. She's nice to me. She gets me gifts, cooks for me, all the things a good girlfriend should do. But she's really manipulative. And openly admits that she manipulates me so that I'm nice to her, and that pisses me off. Once she went through my entire phone. She gets sad if I sit too close to my sister.
Ugh.
She hates some of my friends, and the people I don't like, she makes it a point to praise and compliment them. Yeah.
Run, dude.
Yeah. It's clear that she can be a toxic person, and sometimes her morals are just bad. Oof. And it makes me unattracted to her. She had sex with she had sex with her ex's biggest enemy to get revenge, and she still defends it to this day. And while I don't care about her past, the moral foundation of something like that upsets me. And it should.
Yeah. Wait till she fucks your dad after you break up. Jesus.
Your brother. What if she does that to me next? It makes me scared to end things with her, which is what I think is probably her plan. This is also my first girlfriend. She's a 10 out of 10 model looking girl, and I'm physically attracted to her. And sometimes I'm worried I won't find someone who's this attractive and is also this nice to me. You just said she manipulates
Yeah,
you.
she doesn't sound nice at all.
She's insanely good with my family. She puts on a front and gets on with them so well, too. And that is really important to me. I know a lot of comments will say run or break up, which is fair, but I'd appreciate any advice on how to fix this rather than just give up, unless it's too late.
Therapy?
You're not going to change her. Like, is she going to get a personality transplant?
Yeah. She sounds like, oh, she's perfectly fine and everything's great when it's going her way.
You literally said that she has, like, her morals are corrupt. I don't care if you're the ugliest person on the planet and you have a good personality and good morals. That is worth so much more than being a 10 out of 10 model.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'd run her over.
She won't be a 10 out of 10 model after that.
You don't have to feel bad about that. No, that's fucked up. I mean, he thinks he's like stuck.
And he knows for a fact that she puts on a front with his family. Like, you're only getting deeper into this hole of crap.
Yeah.
I mean,
She sounds like a terrible person.
She literally admits that she manipulates you.
Yeah, and you're worried that you won't get another 10 out of 10 model. Trust me, dude. None of that matters.
No.
Find the coolest chick that, you never have to worry about. That's who you marry. Marry your best friend who isn't going to, like, screw you over at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
That's who you marry.
Like, what? So you're always going to be walking on eggshells because you don't want to piss her off so that she doesn't go sleep with your best friend?
Yeah. If anything, he should get ready for the whole breakup thing and then kind of give all of his buddies a heads up. That way they, like, battle it out on who takes,
Who takes one for the team.
Yeah, and then he's like, look, I'm not going to be mad at you guys. I know this is going to happen.
I know she's gonna sleep with one of you.
She's going to screw one of you. So you guys have to, like, paper, rock, scissors
just
it out.
Figure it out. And FYI, you got to, like, and then you got to just get rid of her because we can't have this
you have to break her heart.
Like, what?
I don't know. She's a 10 out of 10. Sounds like a fucking
crazy person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a 10 out of 10 is somebody, I don't know, who's not morally corrupt.
Or, like, doesn't go out of their way to manipulate and, like, use you.
Yeah, and she tells you that she manipulates you.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, you either got to be, like, okay with it and just be like, I know this is what I'm going to deal with.
And looks don't last forever.
Yeah. But, like, looks aside, right? Doesn't matter what she looks like.
Well, according to him, it does. He doesn't think he's going to get
what
a
I'm
10
saying
out of
is
10
he's just
model
going to
looking
have to,
chick
like,
again.
accept, like, this girl is going to be like this. I'm going to put up with this. I'm just going to be a bitch and, like, just take it. And be okay with it. Just be okay with it.
But here's the thing. You would have to be okay with it. So say they get married and say they have a kid, and then she manipulates the fuck out of that. Mm-hmm. And now you got to try to divorce her.
No, if he was smart, he'd get one of his, like, make sure she, like, hooks up with someone else and gets pregnant. And then he's like, the dad. But then he can divorce her. And he's like, dude, paternity test. I know it isn't. I paid the guy.
No, I paid the guy. I paid somebody to sleep with
That
him.
ain't
I know
my
it's not
kid.
my kid.
I thought this out years in advance.
FYI, I've been manipulating you.
No,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, divorces already get messy. And you have a chick who's straight up telling you when you're just dating, okay? You're just dating. There's no marriage. There's no kids involved. There's nothing. And she's manipulating you and telling you that. You can't run fast enough away from her.
No. Oh, my parents like her. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Your parents don't have to deal with her bullshit.
Yeah.
And you just said
she's on a show in front of your parents.
She's putting on a show. She sounds crazy.
I'd record that shit. Her sitting there, like, at home, recording, being like, yeah, I just put on a show in front of your parents, and, like, her talking shit about the parents, and then show the parents and be like...
If they ever complain that you guys broke up, be like, this is why.
This is what the bitch said about you.
I was like, I got hours and hours of this crazy lady. I got so many receipts. Yeah, you just gotta... Or you just be like, look, all these behaviors are really terrible, and if you don't actively try to, like, do something about it, I'm just gonna leave you.
I wouldn't. I would just go. Because then she's just gonna stop admitting that she's manipulating you, and she's just gonna continue to manipulate you.
But she's a 10.
Tens turn into 3s real fucking quick.
2 5s make a 10, buddy.